Hi guys, how you doing? There he is, yeah, Harvey's back. Oh, bloody hell, Harvey, about time. You haven't made a video in ages. I know. Look where I am at the moment. I'm in my living room because the workbench has got a couple of machines on there, and they're both Revoxes, of course. And I've got no room, so I've had to bring in a stool and put it on that. So there we go, it's another Revox I've got. Now, I thought I'd fire it up. One reason is the knob on this side was bent, so people are so careless, you see, and this knob was badly bent. As you're turning it, it was scraping, it was just going scraping. You could see the bend, you know, the knob was going side to side, you know, when it's bent. So I must buy myself a pair of these pliers. They're called Knipex, Knipex, I think. They're Japanese, but last time I loaned them from my friend, but he's moved. So I had to use a pair of ordinary pliers and just put some masking tape around it, because if you don't, then you mark up the, what do you call it? What do you call the thing? The stem, you know, the stem bit, the volume control stick, not stick. Oh, I can't think today. Haven't eaten yet. What do you call it? The control, the actual knob bit, you know the bit that sticks out where you put the knob on. What do you call it? The shaft. That's it. Thank God. Yeah, the shaft. So the shaft was badly bent. So as I said, I got some masking tape and I put it around the pliers so it wouldn't cause a lot of damage. And I had to put it on the shaft carefully and bend it this way. So I got it lined up so you could see the actual bend. It was like that sort of thing, you know. So I straightened it now. It's perfect. Look at that. No scraping, nothing. It was really badly scraping that. But yeah. And you've got to be careful because I think they made of brass. Something like that on the Revoxes, so I had to do it very carefully. I still marked the shaft slightly, but it doesn't really matter because the knobs go on there anyway. So I'll tell you a little tip. When you're trying to get these Revox knobs on, sometimes they can be very hard. I mean, I had a job taking it off, but what I normally do, I've got a tin of PTFE liquid. So what I've done, I just sprayed a little bit into the hole of the knob and put it in position, because you've got to be careful. It's got like an oblong indent in the knob, and the shaft is actually flattened on each side, so you've got to get it right. Don't just plonk it on and push it hard, you know, be careful. You've got to get it lined up and then push it. Anyway, I pushed it and I thought it was going to be hard, and it just went bang, went straight in. A bit of PTFE doesn't do it any harm. Very slippery stuff. But when I take all the knobs off, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So put a bit of PTFE tape liquid. So you can buy it in tape as well. Plumbers use it a lot. But yeah, I just plugged it in. Normally I take it apart and I check the reefer caps. I don't know if they've been changed or not. I haven't got a clue. But I plugged it in, and the machine is super quiet. I'm not joking. And I put one of my old tapes on. It's only mono, but I stuck one on just to test it. And I've got it on channel 1 because it's a mono tape, but everything works now. As I said, the only knob that was bad was that one. It was scraping bad. You could see the bend, the actual knob, you could see it. It was like, I mean, I can't do it this angle's wrong. It was like, instead of being like that, it was like that. You could see the the bend in it. It's perfect now, look at that. It's a shame I can't show you, you know, me doing all these jobs, but I haven't got anywhere to put a camera. You know, I've even had to bring this machine in here and put it on the bloody stool because I haven't got room in the kitchen workshop. So I need to sort things out and get rid of all my old servers over there. So I've got a long table, about 7 foot long, and it's a proper sort of table that's used in offices. So what I need to do is clear all the old computers. I've even got an old 21-inch, is it 21 or 22? One of those 27-inch monitor, cathode ray tube monitor. I've got to get rid of it. If anyone wants it, let me know. You'll have to come and get it though. Weighs a ton as well. But I need to get rid of all that gear, all the servers, and then I can put my machines up there, get things sorted out here. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear this. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't even hear it here. But it's super quiet. The motor's perfect. Capston's perfect. You know what? I can't hear a damn thing. I'm putting you right near to the capstan, which is about there. I can't hear a thing. How quiet is this machine? This is one of the quietest Revox I've ever had. Oh, another thing about it, it's been serviced at some point. Now, my original machine up there, can you see that machine? That's the Dolby one. I took it to Raper and Wayman's in 1980 something because it was a 4-track machine and had it converted to 2-track, which cost a lot of money because obviously I didn't know how to do it in those days, but there we go. So I took it to Raper and Wayman's and there we go. This has been done at some point, but what has been done to it? I don't know. I asked the guy, he didn't know. Didn't have a clue. So, I don't know. And they don't exist anymore, so I can't find out and give them a serial number and find out what was done to it because they're gone. Long gone. They're in Highbury Corner. Hermitage Road, N4. There we go. I remember taking my Ford Capri. Yes, I had a Ford Capri then. Taking it there and parking it right outside the shop. You can't do that now. You can't park anywhere in London. It's a nightmare. But I remember doing that years ago and took the machine straight in, went home and about a week later went back and parked in front again. No parking restrictions. Oh, I hate driving in London. Got to get out this dump. But anyway, I'm not sure if the motor run caps need doing. I'll just power up for a little while, let them recharge because apparently this was in a cupboard for about 15 years, 20 years, something like that. And look at this, it says here 19 and 38 and it's got a German sticker on it, and 19 and 38 is normally 7.5 inches per second and 38 is normally 15 inches per second. But does it play in 15 inches per second? No, it doesn't, because it's got the, I can't show you now, I'm not taking this off now while I'm filming, I'll never do it, but the capstan shaft is the skinny one, and the skinny one is normally for 3 3/4 and 7.5 inches per second. But anyway, if I press play, it's on. And I've got to take the sticker off actually. I don't know what's underneath there. Oh, another thing as well, the chrome strip is missing. It should have a chrome strip like that. Someone's knocked it off. If anyone's got one, let me know. If you can send it to me free, please. But that's missing. Anyway, right, let's press play. You can't hear it unfortunately. I've got a pair of Iowa Walkman headphones around my head at the moment, but I might put the headphones near the microphone wherever it is on this iPhone and see if you can hear it. But look at that, works lovely, works really great. The sound's a bit muffled, reason being I haven't even cleaned the heads yet. I think the heads need cleaning, demagnetizing, but you can see that moving there. As I say, it's only mono, this tape. This was recorded on my Brunel. See, channel 2. Now I can hear the other track, side 2. Yeah, you won't see that VU meter moving because it's very quiet. I can hardly hear it myself. Let me put the headphones near the Walkman, near the speaker, microphone rather. See if you can hear anything. There's the mic on this bloody iPhone. Oh, I hate these things, really. I don't know if you can hear that. I've got the actual headphones right on the microphone. I think it's underneath on the side there, near the power charging socket. The lightning socket they call it, something like that. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll only be able to tell when I play back this video. But yeah, there we go. So alright, put that there for now. And everything's working, all the right speeds work. So I don't know why they put that sticker on there. Maybe this got damaged at some point and they changed it and all they had was this panel here with this sticker. Very strange. I'm dying to see what's underneath there actually. I'm not going to do it now, but I don't know why they've got that bloody sticker there when it's not a 7.5 inches per second and 15 IPS. So I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know. So you've got to be a bit of a detective, bit of a Columbo really when you buy a machine second hand if you don't know the history of these things. And why are these stickers always missing? Is it 4-track or 2-track? I don't know. Not yet. Not until I get stereo tape on there. or put it down flat, and I can have a look at the head configuration. I can just look at the head straight away and know what it is, if it's 2-track or 4-track. But I doubt it very much if it's 4-track, because this belonged to a choral group of singers, and apparently they don't need it anymore. I think they've disbanded the singing group, but it's to go out on location and record some of their music, some of their songs, whatever. So maybe that's how that got bent, you know, when you're carrying stuff around. It's not like my one over there where I bought it and I just stuck it in the same place all these years. It hasn't moved. In fact, the power indicator needs changing on that one, and I'll probably have to change all the reefer caps as well. That needs a major service, that model up there, that machine. There's my other 2-track one there. That's the Mark II. Look at the stuff I've got here. Look. Got to rearrange everything. So there we go. 2 machines there. Can you see my Technics SL110? Up there. There's a video of it playing on my channel, on this channel, if you have a look. And it sounds phenomenal. I'm not joking. So let's try fast forward now. See how it is. Beautiful. I think those caps are charging. The motor run caps. It was a bit sluggish before. Ideally what you should do is just change and put some new ones, but you know my motto, if it works, don't fix it. If it was really, really sluggish, I would change it. But look at that. Why change it if it's working? Look at that. Brakes are good as well. Right, Harvey, don't speak too soon. Nah, they're fine. Rewind. So there we go. I haven't tried the 10.5-inch spools yet, but I will. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that. And as I said, the capstan motor on this is probably the quietest one I've ever heard. Even my Dolby machine up there, that makes a little sort of, not rumble, just a, that sort of noise. So let's stop it now. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, still stuff on that. It's very low, the output, as you can see. See, look at that VU meter. So I'm not sure. I'm going to tilt it down on its back afterwards, after I make this video, and clean the heads. And just try it again. So I don't know. Or it could be the boards. Maybe the amplifier board's a little bit bad. You know, the caps on there could be bad. That's why I'm getting low output. So it could be that. I'm not sure. Until it comes apart and check all the boards out, then I'll know for sure what's going on. But yeah, there we go. Another Revox A77. Oh, Harvey, you got to stop buying these machines. I said the same thing, didn't I, with Brunel's? But actually, I've actually resisted the Brunel's, because there's been a few up there, and I thought, you know what, Harvey, you've got enough. Stop it. So that's it. So I stopped buying Brunel's now, thank God, because they take so much damn room. They really do. Oh, it's getting higher, that output. Oh, hang on a minute. It's a bit high now. Have a listen on the headphones. Oh, I can't tell him till I put them on my head. Hang on a minute. Oh, I want to do this one-handed. I don't know. Maybe as the tape's passing the heads, it's cleaning the heads. I really got to check these heads and clean them. So as I said, I'm going to lay it flat on its back in a minute. Take the head cover off, and because you can't, it's hard to get to the Revox heads with the head cover on. You've got to pull that off. But, I'll tell you what, when I first got it, I looked on the photograph on eBay and I thought, what the hell is that? I even said to Benji, I said, what's that? There was like a triangular shape in there, and I thought, that's not right. Anyway, took it home. Guess what it was? It was a little broken piece of a CD case, would you believe, stuck in there. I thought, what the hell? Oh my God, what is the matter with people? A little piece of a CD case. And as I said, this control was bent. That's all done there. It's perfect. No scraping, nothing. I had to do the same job to one of my TIAC machines. Well, I've only got one TIAC machine, so to my TIAC machine, the volume knob was bent on that one as well. Wish people weren't so bloody careless. I mean, these machines are like prestige machines, you know, first class semi-pro machines. Why are people so bloody careless? I don't get it. I've got to be the most careful person in the world when it comes to hi-fi gear. I am really super careful. Unless, of course, I have an accident, I fall over, my legs give way. I've got bad foot at the moment, still got bad ankle. It's been 3 weeks now. And I'm going to my brother-in-law's on Friday because, as you know, I'm going to the high-end hi-fi show. Yep, especially for audiophiles. Woo! So I'm going to that, so I'll be making a video and I'm going to stitch it all together, all the sections, using iMovie, I think it is. And then I'll upload it when I come back. But that's fluctuating a little bit heavier now. I'll have another listen. I see, as I said, I've only got a pair of these Walkman. They're Iwa Walkman headphones I'm using. There we go. Not lying, do I? Does Harvey lie to you? No, never. Should use my proper hi-fi headphones. I've got a pair of what are they called? Oh god, very expensive ones. AKGs or something like that. Something like that. I think they're AKGs, HL, something like that. My brother-in-law gave me those. Got them over there somewhere. So I'll just use these for the time being. Maybe that's why the output's quite low, so I'm using totally the wrong headphones here. I don't know. Maybe not. But it looks like that track's finished. I can't put the headphones on one-handed. Can't do it. It's another song there, Just Like Eddie. See if you can hear this. I think the mic is at the bottom here. Right? Where is the microphone on iPhones, guys? Anyone know? I think it's the bottom near the charging socket. See if you can hear this. Wherever you're at, wherever you're sad, wherever your troubles are heavy. I don't know if you can hear that. Shut up, Harvey. Quiet. I don't know if you can hear that. I really don't know. And I think there's an actually... is there copyright on that one? Oh no, it's Telstar. There's a copyright. Do not play Telstar on YouTube because you get instant worldwide ban and you've got to take it off immediately. So there we go. Well, it hasn't caught fire yet. There's no smoke coming from the machine, so maybe Raper and Wayman changed the reefer caps. Maybe that's what they did to this machine. Maybe that was what the problem was. I wish I could phone them up and find out, but I can't. I'll need a time machine to go back and find out. But unfortunately, I do not have a time machine yet. Haha. I wished. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what they had done. It could have been the reefer caps. I don't know. Maybe they had them removed. But until I take the back off, then I'll find out for sure. But there we go. I've gone on long enough now. I must eat something. It's 20 past 2 and I haven't eaten anything. Reason being, I ate a load of lamb the other day, tons of lamb, and guess what it did to me? Yeah, it blocked me up. And that was 2 days ago, and I only went to the you know what this morning. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? Just give my stomach a good rest. And this is why some religions, they actually fast all day long. Apparently it's supposed to be good for your digestive system. Because remember, you're constantly eating, you're digesting the food, eliminating it, and same cycle every single day. So I'm going to eat about 3 o'clock, I think. I'll wait until then. Another 3/4 of an hour or so. Then I'll eat. But there we go, yeah. Look at that. What I'll do, I might just let the tape play for a little while. Just to let all the caps in the circuitry charge up again. Because obviously if you leave something for ages and ages, all the caps, they discharge. And sometimes they get leaky, or sometimes they just don't work anymore. But sometimes they reform a little bit. But it looks like these motor-on caps are reforming well. It wasn't like that when I first powered it up. Such a quiet machine. Yes. Well, mind you, if Raper and Wayman got their hands in it, I mean, they were professionals, real professionals with Revoxes. In fact, that's what they really specialised on. I know they repaired other machines, but they specialised with Revox. Slowing down slightly near the end, but I'll have to try it with NAB tape, a nice big 10.5-inch reader tape, and see how it goes. If it does end up a little bit sluggish, then I will change the motor-on caps. I've got a few sets of those anyway. And I've made a little deal with the seller of the motor run caps, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube like I normally do, and I'm going to put a link to the guy who actually sells the motor run caps, and I'll tell you what, they're very good quality and I thoroughly recommend them. Don't ever buy those plastic ones. You know, you can see them on eBay, the plastic type of motor run caps. Do not buy those, really. I mean, the one my supplier sells, they're made by Ducati, and they're really, really good. I can totally recommend them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link to my seller on the YouTube. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say now. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to put a link to the supplier of the motor run caps, and they're brilliant, and they're not, you know, really super expensive. I mean, they're about 15 quid plus postage for 3 of them, and they're all exactly the right values, and they're the metal silver cylindrical type, and they're much smaller than the newer ones, which is great, because, you know, years ago everything was larger, all the components were much bigger. But yeah, I'm going to put a link to the bottom here, and if you want any, just click on the link and it'll take you straight to his eBay shop. And so there we go. Right, what else can I say? I've been here long enough now, I think. So there we go, another A77. Harvey, stop it, man, stop buying these machines. But guess what, I love these machines. I'm in love with Revox. First it was Brunel's. I still love Brunel's, but as I say, the Revox, they're just brilliant. And look at that, the counter works as well. I don't have to change the belt on that either. I have got them here, I've got belts for this, but as I said, you know my motto. Yeah, what is it? Go on. Yeah, if it ain't fixed, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, get it right. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Nearly got it wrong there, didn't I? Twat. But if anyone's got one, and this also goes to my supplier. Now, if you're watching this, I'm sure you will, because I'm going to send you a link afterwards. But if you've got one of these little chrome strips, let me get the iPhone in the right place. I never know where the camera is on this, but one of these chrome strips are missing on the bottom fascia. If you've got one, if you could send it to me, please. And I don't know if you want anything for it if you've got one, but I wouldn't mind. See, that one's there, that's intact, but the other one's fallen off or something like that. I can see the glue still there somewhere, but damn, would you believe it? Anyway, alright, let's just rewind this now, and I'll put it into play. I'll just play the whole tape. But yeah, so I don't know, until I open it, I don't know whether the reefer caps have been removed or not, been replaced. I won't know until I open it, but so far, fingers crossed, everything's good. And until I plug it into a proper amplifier, then I'll be able to monitor it properly. Oh, I can't talk. You know why? Food. Lack of food. My brain sugar. I nearly said brain sugar. My sugar levels drop. I don't know. Maybe you've got brain sugar in your brain. Who knows? But then I can't think straight, and everything comes out all wrong, and I just can't talk properly when I'm hungry. I need food, as usual. But there we go. So anyway, as I said, I'm going to put a link to my supply of the motor run caps. As I said, don't put those horrible plastic ones in, because they're mainly intended for white goods like washing machines and stuff like that. Don't put those caps in a superb machine like a Revox. Just don't do it. Really, don't do it. It's like putting shitty, crappy petrol in a luxury car. You know, you just don't do it, do you? Really, you don't put cheap fuel in a luxury car. You put the best quality fuel in. So there we go. I suppose that's a good example. I suppose. I don't know. There's another word I was looking for. What's the other word for example? There's another word. Can't think of it. See what I mean? My brain seized up. Anyway, I'm off. So there we go. Another Revox. And this is so quiet. I'm trying to see if you can hear anything. No, I can hear the fans from my laptop. That's all I can hear. But this machine is super duper quiet. It's working great. All I did, I cleaned the tape guide slightly with a tissue. I didn't even use meths. I haven't cleaned the heads. I don't think I even cleaned the pinch roller yet. Oh my God. See, it just shows you how good these Revoxes are. It just shows you how good these machines and how well constructed they are. And the best thing I like about Revox is all the actual boards, record amp board, the equalizer board, the oscillator board, they're all plug in. So it's not like ordinary machines, you know, like the Akars, whatever, where everything's on one big board. These are all separate plug-in boards, a bit like a computer, really, like a PC, where you can unplug all the peripheral boards. You just unplug them, they're great. They're just so easy to work on. I just love these machines, honest to God. That VU meter was sticking slightly when I first turned it on. I tapped it a few times and it's fine. So years of non-use, everything seizes up. There's a message there somewhere. Harvey. Right, there we go. Right. Oh God, you know how my mind works. Yeah. Stop while you're ahead, Harvey. Stop while you're ahead. Shut up. There we go. Right, I shall upload this and I'm going to put a link to my supply of motor run caps for the Revox. Buy them from this guy, you won't regret it. They are the best quality available. Alright, there we go. Alright then folks, talk to you all later. Bye for now.